Hello everyone, welcome back to some more From the Depths. We've got another Battleship battle coming up right here, as we are going to hopefully take control of this cold lock outcrop soon, which actually has a giant army inside it. Oh yeah, right, those are the defenders. Nothing to worry about, everything is going just as planned. We've got another Relics of the Past fleet coming in, as well as a couple of fleets over here, which are coming in hot towards our laser craft, which are disoriented at the moment. But not to worry about that. Let's quickly check on the diplomacy map. We've taken about a quarter of their land. That's good. We are pretty much on the rocks here. That is bad. That is not where you want a battleship to be positioned at. Thankfully we do outspeed their little fleet. So if we can just get away from the islands here, we should have enough depth clearance there. I think as soon as we get past this, ooh, this is looking a bit dangerous. Not sure if I want to sail a battleship here, let's be honest. I think this area will do, but we can't really afford to move much. Yeah, we're gonna go forwards just a little bit when we start the battle and then just do it, I guess. Right, let's get into the battle. It's a little maneuvering fight without the maneuvering part, which is a little bit annoying. Let's be honest. Give it a little nudge forward. Stop controlling the guns. Okay, we should be clear. So that's good. Now, about the whole getting shot at. Oh god, they have a lot of their forces in play, actually. Surprisingly so. And they are opening fire on us. Poor bastards. They don't know what they got coming. Cauldron, cauldron, cauldron. Catapult, obsidian, and a cauldron. We've got a little sailboat here, which will be spawning in shortly. We've got catapult, triple cauldron, which is going to be slaughtered. Judging from this one, it's already getting its AI sniped by the EMP pulses. We've got fire coming in on this cauldron, I believe. Looks like it was aimed at them. We're not in degraded mode for once, which is weird. Though, having said that, I like seeing the tracers, I guess. We are taking quite a bit of fire, though. I will say that. Shields do seem to be activated, which is good. We're going to need them. Getting some lovely hits on this cauldron here, which just lost all its weaponry, basically. Which is a good thing, because they are hitting us. Not that I'm really worried about getting hit by these little craft, but you know, reducing the incoming fire is never a bad thing. For some reason these are still... Just turn them off. They're not really useful at the moment anyway. Some lovely explosions happening in the distance, of course. We don't have the island shielding us, which is both a good and a bad thing, I suppose. It allows our more direct secondary guns to also get hits in. But of course it does expose us to more incoming fire. Let's see, where we're going to be targeting this little guy here. Oh, the secondary certainly seem to indicate so. Yep, those are headed straight for, or you know, slightly at an angle. They all missed. Damn, it's evasive maneuvers. Hopefully our secondary guns, yeah, secondaries are still getting some hits in, thankfully. So we're not completely missing. Oh, here we go. Looks like we'll have a hit. That's like 3 hits out of 20. I'm not disappointed, I'm just wishing for more, that's all. Considering the massive salvos we keep putting out. There we go, that looks better. That's better. There we go. And of course he hits a small target, and small targets tend to dodge a little bit more than big targets do. Not that he's going to be dodging for much longer. I think we're actually targeting another one, because he lost so much blocks. Yep, we're now targeting the catapult for some reason. Well, I mean, the battle's still going strong, and it's not like we're on the edge of losing. We've still got a crap load of materials on board, which is nice. Though I did notice that I didn't include much oil storage on the battleship, which is the thing I will be fixing. Like, I'm gonna do some work on it off camera, maybe modernize it a bit more. Maybe add some more guns, because you can never have enough guns on a battleship. Maybe take another look at the AA guns, see if I can get them to be dual purpose anyway, by removing the altitude fuses. I don't know. I'll do some experiments off camera. Oh, also, I'm going to be starting a new From the Depths tutorial series, starting today, actually. After this video, at 9 PM GMT, I'm going to be uploading the first tutorial, which will be covering the basics of the vehicle designer and From the Depths itself, like building things and the menus and prefabs. And yeah, they're going to be shorter videos targeted on pretty much one real subject, like for example the basics or campaign, engines, that sort of thing. I know I already pretty much covered it earlier, but this is basically me saying, yep, I'm gonna do it starting this evening, 9 PM GMT. And I hope some people will have some use for them. Look at that, he's just flipped on his side right now. He sure could use a tutorial. Too bad he's not gonna get one in time. But you folks might. Look at that, some more good hits on the front. We just split it in half. There we go, he is 2 damaged. Yep, you are out of it, my boy. Not sure how the front is still attached at this moment, because it's clearly not. But you know, it's nice of it to go down anyway. And we don't waste any time targeting another cauldron, taking that out of play as well. We are dishing it out right now. I'm just tabbing C occasionally just to check whether we've taken much damage. We can also do it by checking over here, but then of course the cauldrons don't have any guns, so they can try all they want. They're not going to be able to damage us really. Not until the Poseidon there spawns in. We've got another cauldron that is 2 damaged. And they've got some reinforcements. Looks like another cauldron. Yep. Brave soul. We've got another cauldron in the front being 2 damaged, so I think we're gonna get the Poseidon as well. There goes the little AA gun, or at least a chunk of it. Oh, there we go, we've got shells incoming on the cauldron. And a bunch of secondary fire as well. Lovely. Brace for impact. Ooh. Well, there we go, we managed to take out one of its turrets. Which is not bad. There we go, more EMP. We might have taken out the weapon AI controlling this turret, which would be lovely, of course. I think one of our Oh no, they're all fine. I thought it was just like... Oh, they ran out of ammo, that's why. Whoa. This never gets old. It really doesn't. I love it. Poor little Cauldron, he's just getting hammered. Let's quickly slow down time. Because you can do that. There we go. I want to see the impacts happen right here. Well, they sure impacted the ocean floor, Jesus Christ. I'm a little disappointed. A little, just a little. Thankfully, the secondaries are still putting some damage into it. Yeah, he's actually dodging now. Which again, downside of cram shells. Oh, there we go. Long time to target. Gives the target ample time to dodge. Which again is why I like the secondaries, which have, well, they're not quite as accurate, but then again, neither are the crams, but they fire quicker and the shells don't travel nearly as long. Like they travel at like 400 meters per second instead of like 200 or even lower than that at some point. Like cram shells really are slow traveling, which is the offset for their enormous firepower. Like I'm not saying it's unbalanced or anything, it's just a little bit annoying to see your shells constantly miss. Oh, the secondary guns are still doing some damage. Nice to see that happening. Which just goes to show, putting pure AP on secondary guns that are like of meaningful size, it's pretty much a waste. You want to have some APHE, you know? Or some heat. Or some EMP. It also does wonders. I can recommend it from personal experience. There we go. Get hammered, Cauldron. Quickly gonna take a look, see if I can... What's the accuracy of the secondary gun right now? I can't see. Well then, we'll take direct control. 0.5, Jesus Christ. Is that for real? No wonder they keep missing a lot. Guess I might have to increase their barrel length soon. Because they really are inaccurate. Like, we're not in the graded mode at the moment and I can see the shells just whizzing by. I don't think it helps that I put so much EMP in the shells, but dear God. Well, there goes the Cauldron. Goodbye, sweet prince. You know what I might actually do while we're here? We can go down here. That's not the one I'm looking for. This one is. Instead of putting that on, we can put a... What's the thing I'm looking for? A... stabilizer fin body. And then we're going to 203. I know there's a battle going on that is beautiful to look at right now. Okay, we have expected muzzle velocity of 360. Does it say anything about accuracy? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna put a stabilizer fin body on there, which has a speed modifier of 0.95 compared to the EMP's where of 1. That's okay. Actually does a little bit more kinetic damage now, which is ironic. Oh, it looks like the Poseidon has spawned in and is gonna die. Let's quickly catch up to it before it does. Slow motion dramatic pan of the shells that are in flight. It's got shields, the little bastard. And back to full speed. Here it comes. They all despawned. Fantastic! We are at 3,000 meters. Even the old cram cannons had more range than this. But there you go. We took out its frontal shield. Gotta love EMP, right? Oh, there we go. That is a good hit. right in the top armor. Yeah, we're having a little weirdness going on right now. But apparently we did some good stuff there. Oh, there goes one of its masts. Yeah, they've pretty much lost all shielding right now. Gotta love EMP. Got more incoming. Most of them are missed because he's facing us directly. We are splitting the T, however, so we can put more firepower on him. Splitting the T is basically showing your broadside to someone who is sailing directly towards you. So we can have all our guns firing and he can't, obviously. He's only at like his single front-facing gun. There we go, some more lovely hits. We've just hammered the middle of his ship. He's dead in the water. I think he mainly relies on his... Yeah, he mainly relies on his shields to go forward. Unfortunately, our cannons did not expect that, and they completely missed. Oh, there we go, some more nice hits there. There come more cram shells. And there we go. That takes out his remaining mass. He is now officially dead in the water. There is... Oh, he's too damaged. Well, he's dead! That's what happens. Well fought, sir, but you're dead. We barely lost any resources. Come to... Just looking at things here. Actually, how many spares do we have? Not a whole lot, as it turns out. Again, I really wish there was a machine that would just be like, I'll keep building spares, just keep feeding me natural. And I'm like, yeah, but nope, that is unfortunately not a thing. At least not right now. Right. I mean, I guess we can do some quick field modifications. Just look at that salvage field there. Yeah, I think we can do some field modifications quickly. 480 blocks right now. Let's just go over here and check what the difference is with you. We've got a bit higher muzzle velocity, which is good. I'm going to be hopping down to the... We'll hop down to the rear of the ship, so we can do some gunnery at long range. Well, not necessarily long-range gunnery, I just want to see what kind of shells got loaded with what kind of inaccuracy. Okay, we've got 0.5 right now. For EMP, looks like a double EMP warhead still. That's fine. I just want to look at different values right now. That had the same inaccuracy for... APHE, okay, so that's good to know. It doesn't differentiate really. We'll add 2 on the barrel length and then get confused where advanced cannons are. There we go. Put a muzzle brake on top. 0.471, that is an increase of 0.05. That's not too bad. Doesn't really impact the accuracy like early barrels do. It's basically just making things longer for the sake of it. But you know, it's 0.05 accuracy. That's not going to be nothing. And come to take a look at things. Spore evacuator doesn't really. Oh right, cooldown modifier is affected by that. So just as a quick demonstration, if we go over here now, turn the turret. Take a look at the barrel. The cooldown is increased because we don't have a bore evacuator on there. So that's where you use a bore evacuator for. Doesn't really affect the cooldown, the recoil. It just, I'm gonna think of it. Neither does the barrel really seem to modify it like the old cannons did. Oh well, we still have a little bit more accurate secondary guns now. Though he is getting quite long, I will admit that. The diameter is 200 millimeters. Actually, let's get over here. Be like, we want slightly bigger, just for a second. Then we're going to take a look at the inaccuracy of the EMP shell. Because the stabilizer fin body should, in theory, have done something. We'll just wait until it's loaded. Such really is the woes of trying to do things in the field, ladies and gentlemen. It sometimes takes a bit of patience. I'm just gonna clip through here, see if we are actually loading these. Yep, fin stabilized, good. 0.377, I think this is the EMP. Yep. Good. I think a trade-off in... Yep, that is the APHE loaded. Well, it is unfortunate that they are quite inaccurate. They are secondary guns after all, not our main focus. Like our lovely cram cannons here. Does it list inaccuracy here? I don't think it does. Oh, there it goes. 0.49 degrees inaccuracy. Recoil of about nearly 500,000. Pay no attention to that. Is there any way we can... I don't think there is. Or we could attach railguns to it, but I'm like, nah. Railguns. They take power and already don't have enough power as it is. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. And of course do that for all the turrets. And also leave this fin stabilized in there. It doesn't really do that much, but at the same time, if we can get EMP hitting a bit more reliable, then great. Also, did I finally change these to... Yep, good. Now the fun thing is, with these I'm actually going to do a bit longer. There we go. They don't really have anything in the way, so they can be a bit more accurate, which takes them down to 0.41, which is even better. I'm going to be working on this off camera, making it a bit sturdier so that we don't lose the eye on there as often. And of course we've got our dual AA guns up there, which is lovely and all that. I think these can be a little bit more accurate as well, because they only have the turrets over here and... well, they don't really have to pay attention to the turrets, that's what I'm saying. Okay, you still have the old shells loaded, that's why you're saying, yeah, it's a 0.416. I'll come back to you in a second. Then we'll see if it truly is. Because I'm trying to find out what the inaccuracy bonus will be after the fin stabilizing effect gets attached. I'm not making much sense now, I know, I'm rambling a bit. I'm gonna end the episode shortly because, well, I've got a tutorial to record. And then I have other matters to attend to, unfortunately. Such is the way of life. So they're not gonna quite as long an episode as you would normally. But you're gonna get a double video, which might help people out, which would be lovely. That's what I'm hoping this will at least. Not sure why you bulge out again. Probably just to make things look better, yeah, that's right. Anyway, are you about loaded yet? I need to take a look. Ooh, 0.33. That's a lot more acceptable, actually. Yeah, I like it. And again, these don't have anything in the way blocking their line of sight, really. Well, except from the turret, but they're not going to really be firing at this angle often. So that's good. we have a bit more accuracy on our secondary guns now. And I'm going to end the episode there. If you liked the episode, please do leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. And until next time, have a good one, folks.